Now this is epic. Yesterday, a brand new Minecraft preview released, preview 26.0.25. This preview is currently the second preview for the upcoming 26.0 update that should release sometime early next year. Inside of today's preview, we've got brand new previews, we've got brand new mob changes, and a little bit of a hint as to what biome could come next. Slap that like button, we'll talk about it all. But today, almost most beautifully, pause the game and Mojang, what are you doing? What are you listening to us? Oh, you're gonna make me emotional right at the beginning of the video. Well, guys, looks like Mojang's kind of beautiful after all. Inside of the full release, this is the Bounce of Mayhem update. Pause the game, and you will maybe remember that the settings button is a tiny little toggle down here. Meanwhile, browse add-ons. So thrilling and exciting is where settings used to be. They heard our cries, maybe realized that, yeah, settings is very important, and put it right here below resume game. But, oh, no, I love threes. Now we have two sad buttons down here. We need to add another button. I joke a little bit, but it's kind of beautiful. We love to see it. Huge props to Mojang when they hear the community out and realize that, yeah, maybe settings should actually be a big button. Now, Mojang's got another big feature inside of this update. Tap on social right here, and this drawer will open up. While inside of this drawer, I can see all of my different friends and everything like that, but I have this other button right here. If I go ahead and tap on this, party, no parties are available. This button right here, this side is all old. This right here is brand new and newly functioning inside of this update. You can now, on Bedrock Edition, in the next update, create parties to move people from world to world to world. So when I tap on create party, immediately a party is created. Then I have this beautiful little graphic right here with no people found. I could leave my party completely open, or I could make it an invite-only party. This is all pretty straightforward if you're used to other game systems. Then right here, I have this search button. I can go ahead and tap on this, and, well, that's a QR code, great. There's a list of people that I have played with before, my followers down here, and recently played with as well. And yeah, basically I could add Herobrine from this screen, and then send them an invite for my party. So here we go. If I go ahead and find my other friend, then boom, I have them in the menu right here. Next up, I can tap invite, and then on their screen, a little pop-up is going to happen. And then if my friend wanted to listen to me, he could join my party. Only problem is my friend is on mobile right now, and it seems to be a little bit more glitchy on mobile, so hey. But inside of a game, if I go ahead and pause the game, open the social screen, I can see right here, this little icon, my party. Then I have a globe, which is everyone inside of the world. And then really cool, mobile seems to have a little bit of glitches right now, but if I tap on those three dots here, I could go ahead and edit the options for Waddle, including invite them to the party, quick and easy. While you have a party going, you'll get this really clean little graphic over here that'll show everyone in your party, and then a whole list of everyone in the party too. The party system is a brand new, easier way built into Minecraft to play the game in groups and move from world to world together. The party system works like most other party systems in Minecraft, where if I go ahead and save and quit, go to the main menu, my party is moved to the main menu. Then if I go ahead and move over into a completely different world, my party is also moved into that completely different world. If I tap this button right here, I can go ahead and disband my entire party. I can't lie though, probably my favorite part about these parties right here, oh, these clean graphics. Oh, and one final thing that I like to talk about with the party system, there is a brand new social button for parties as well, except the problem when I tap on it here, sometimes it tends to lock my game up. If I tap on these buttons, other options will pop up, like open or invite only, except then once I do that, I can't tap on anything else, and I have to restart my entire game. Now, speaking of parties, capes, because, well, I mean, I don't know, you would probably wear a cape to a fancy party, right? But also, speaking of parties, I don't think the system will be out in time for the big event, but yes, the big event, Mojang has announced a brand new big event shortly after this preview dropped yesterday. Oh, this graphic right here reveals it all. So this is a leaked icon that was actually found in game a long time ago. I don't know if we ever talked about it. Then we've got a celebration with the creepers and that right there. Except, here's the weird thing. In the photo analyzer 3000, if I go ahead and get this little adjustment out and go ahead and bump it up a little bit here, I will see pretty quickly that this is just the Twitch cape that released like last year or something. There's no way, man. There's no way Mojang would bait the community with a brand new cape icon right there just to have it as the Twitch cape. The Twitch cape has got to be just a placeholder for that image because Mojang knew the community would dig into it. Now, our brand new event looks like it is kicking off, if you watch this video on the day that it releases, tomorrow. We have sort of 3 different parts of this event, but mainly, like, really 2. And by the way, this is all in celebration, of course, of the Mounts of Mayhem drop. So first up here, we're going to have 2 community challenges beginning December 12th, where you can show off your skewering and ranch handling skills. I can bet you anything, one of them is going to have to do with removing mobs with a spear, and then the other one is probably something about taming or riding horse mobs, or maybe the camel. Eyes on the prize for this one, because the victors will claim shiny rewards. Then, after that, we have this multiplayer adventure mob maze. In this roguelike maze full of trapdoors, outmaneuver tricky puzzles to solve, you'll band together with other Bedrock players to defeat giant mobs standing between you and valuable loot. Champions thrive on curveballs, so the date stays hidden for now. Just know it's soon. So it sounds like we have this brand new multiplayer adventure as well. I'm not too sure if this is going to go back to the old ways of Mojang doing things where you have an event server to get a cape or something, or if this is just a separate event that is kicking off. The final thing down here, we have a little bit of rating the marketplace. There's a sale going on. They even have a free add-on in the marketplace until December 17th. So that's kind of beautiful. This was an article that was found on the low, actually while I was live, which was really fun. And yeah, it looks like Mojang is getting a brand new cape for this update, which I can't wait. Giant reason I think we should all be so excited for this cape. I mean, if this cape is based off of any of the textures in this update, the nautilus, the zombified nautilus, or the coral one, heck, the zombie horse, camel husk, or maybe even the parched. I mean, every single one of these mobs, you can't lie, has such a sick, clean aesthetic. Like, dude, imagine a cape with like some nautilus striping going on, maybe a little bit of green coral or something like that. Whatever this new cape is going to be, it is going to be so beautiful already. I can just feel it. Now right here, I want to remind you to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. This event is going to kick off this weekend, and as soon as I can, I'll have a video out on all of it for you. It'll go over everything you need to know and even more. 2 words, horse armor. Inside of this week's preview, a big fix has been made to the gold horse armor and the diamond one that was glitched in last week's preview. It's a very simple one, so basically we have more information tied to the armors, but then once we get to our best 2 horse armors, we now have a couple of extra bonuses here, including armor toughness. In last week's preview, gold armor had +2 armor toughness, diamond did not. That's been swapped around. Diamond has it like it should. And now you know how it goes. This past week, since the Mounts of Mayhem drop has dropped, we've been mayheming all over our world, mounting a little bit too. Unfortunately, the nautilus, we know about it. There's no bucket in a nautilus. We're left to dry and hanging in this update. If you find a nautilus, you can't bring it back to your base. At least not if you live all the way inland. But it looks like Mojang has heard some of our cries for help here with this one, because potions, intriguingly, there's a specific one that will now allow the nautilus to stay on land. A potion of water, a potion of water breathing. If I go ahead and splash this nautilus with water breathing and then wait around for a little bit of time here, the nautilus definitely by now should begin suffocating on land, except if I give water breathing potion to the nautilus while it's on land, it will be able to breathe for the duration of that potion's effect. So remember that you can boost the duration of water breathing potion for 8 minutes long. So that'll mean if I have a nautilus and I hit it square in the face with water breathing potion, as long as I have the effect, as long as the nautilus has the effect, this will be able to survive on land. Dude, it's a new way to transport it. Oh, this is beautiful. You can easily splash one of these things with a little bit of water breathing, hook it up to a happy cast, and then if you're using the maximum amount of water breathing potion, you have 8 minutes total to sail this thing all the way across the land. I believe this will work with a tiny, beautiful baby nautilus as well. This is an absolute game changer for mob movement. It is a little bit of a shame that it couldn't have happened in the main update, though. Speaking of the main update, in Bedrock Edition, you might have a very exclusive feature. So I had no clue about this feature and it actually being real until we were actually talking about it on stream the other day. Baby zombie horse, you are real, you exist. And actually, in the main Mounts of Mayhem update, you can ride one of these babies for miles. So flipping over to the main version of Minecraft right now, the Mounts of Mayhem update. If I can find a baby zombie horse, you check this out. I can actually interact with a baby zombie horse. I'm bigger than this thing. Am I not going to crush this little guy's back? You can ride the baby zombie horse. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And I can actually, I think tame it. Maybe not tame it. I don't know. But here, we could go ahead and put a saddle on it. And then I can actually ride this tiny little baby horse wherever the heck I want to ride the baby horse to. I feel like I'm in a clown car. What the heck? I don't know why this is so hilarious to me, but yeah, this is a thing on Bedrock Edition inside of the full update. You can try it out right now. The hardest part is going to be actually finding one of these things, but, dude, what the heck? It's poor back. Well, now, inside of the preview, the developers have decided that maybe riding a baby zombie horse shouldn't be a thing. If I try and do that, it doesn't work. I cannot saddle it up or anything like that. It's just here, it's hanging out, and it needs to grow up first. I'm not sure if one of these things will ever spawn in survival, though, so I don't know. If it will, you let me know. Now, you know how it goes. I've been saying it a lot lately, but always at this point in an update cycle, after one drop finishes, but before the next drop begins, you need to take a look at the previews and pay attention to our technical changes that are happening here, because oftentimes they hint at, in fact, it's not even oftentimes, it's literally every time there has been a technical change in a preview that directly relates to whatever is inside of the next update. It's going on like 5 or 6 times now that this has happened. Inside of this preview, if we scroll all the way down and then go back up a little bit, we have a brand new technical update that has to do with biomes, something that hasn't been added to the game in a long time. That has to do with biomes inside of the Nether. Enable the biome replacement in the Nether that can only be used with a couple of different biome replacement types. Using biome replacement for the overworld and Nether for the same biome is discouraged, but not prohibited. So, essentially here, for starters, if I'm understanding everything correctly, this has to do with adding new biomes to the game and how you can do it on the technical side of things. The developers have added a brand new way to add a biome to the Nether, which is very intriguing. And if we think about the other thing that kind of looks like it might be getting updated very soon, potions, well, that directly relates to the Nether with the whole brewing stand, blaze powder, and everything like that. Now, unfortunately, there's no further clues as to specifically maybe what this beautiful brand new Nether biome could be, but inside of this preview, we do have a couple of changes when it comes to effects, aka potions and mobs. So first up, we have that nautilus one, that's beautiful. But then we have a handful of parity changes here having to do with potions and effects on mobs as well, which is very, very intriguing. The Nether biome stuff, the potion update hints, oh man, it's kind of perfect. You go to the Nether, you find the brewing stand, you make some brand new potions with the new mechanics. Mojang, I hope I didn't just unpack your entire update for you. Look at distraction, slide into settings, accessibility, and oh my gosh, this sticks out like a sore thumb. They had 10 years to add subtitles to Bedrock Edition, and I guess they just decided to go ahead and skip the descriptor sentence that every single other toggle has. Hopefully they come back around and fix that. But they got it right, it's not called subtitles, only in the changelog. Instead, in the game, it's called closed captions. So if you can remember, in last week's preview, this was allegedly added to the game, but no, it wasn't. But now, in this week's preview, oh, it definitely was added to the game. The subtitles are definitely not as on point here as they are on Java. I'm not hearing any torch place subtitle, but hey, it is what it is. That's beautiful. Subtitles, how they're going to show up in the game, they will be in that top right corner, and when things make noise, maybe a creeper hurts, it'll pop up just like it does on Java. Now, again, it does seem like a lot of different subtitles might kind of just be missing, or at the least, like, unreliable as to when they will pop up. Like, if I place a lot of blocks quickly, doesn't necessarily pop up. But, oh my gosh, it's a start, and it's kind of beautiful. We actually have subtitles on Bedrock Edition now. What the heck? I love it. It makes me so happy. Minecraft Preview 26.0.25 and a brand new event. That's all I've got for you today, besties. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe. Stay tuned for even more Minecraft videos. I'm cooking up a lot of cool ones for you this holiday season. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.